What's going on, folks? Whereyahidin and Mr. Dashie Sports Up in here. We got some great news, but before we get to any and all of that, we have to give a shout out to those who were affected by the shooting in the Kansas City parade. A quick moment of silence, please. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That was not for Chris Holtman.
Yeah, that was for those who were affected yesterday by the shooting.
Yeah, prayers and thoughts go out to each and every one of their families. But let's get down to business. Mr. Chris Holtman fired for our Ohio State Buckeyes basketball team. And we are ecstatic. We are thrilled. Tell them about it, Mr. Dashie.
Yeah, ever since your 2018-19 season, I was on Twitter. I was becoming vocal critic of Chris Holtman because he cost us so many games in 2018-19 season. It ain't funny. And my criticism grew to the point of last year where it's like last season, I was like, even if we kept on saying, if we don't fire this guy before this season ends, we're going to be in deep trouble. Thank God we fired him, especially on Valentine's Day. He was going to be fired at some point. It was yesterday. It was where became a breaking point for Ohio State after we got beat by Wisconsin the night before that. We fired Chris Holtman, and now our new athletic director of its Ohio State athletic department is looking for the new men's head basketball coach. Make sure this doesn't happen again. We need to get back to being a well-respected men's basketball team program.
Yeah, and I just wanted to say this might be a little too late because we might still be just some sort of NIT team. I wish we had done this probably 3, 4, 5 games into the season. But then there's another part of me that's just like, I wish we would have done this before the season started.
Yeah, and now we had no choice but to fire him, but we can still get in an NCAA tournament. It might be a long shot because we got 6 games. We need to get 6 wins to qualify at least one of the tournaments, but we can get over 7 or 8. We can get in an NCAA, but it might be a long shot.
Yeah, we're gonna need some really strong wins. I believe we beat Purdue earlier this year. Did we beat Purdue earlier this year?
I think they beat us.
But it's gonna be a long shot. We probably have to win the Big Ten, the tournament, not the regular season, because obviously we're so bad. But we got to win the Big Ten tournament. Oh man, I'm still ecstatic that the fucking Chiefs won the Super Bowl. I'm more ecstatic that the Niners lost it. Happy Throwback Thursday.
We got Purdue this Sunday. They're second ranked team in NCAA right now.
Yes. Ooh, Throwback Thursday. Ooh wee.
I mean, I'm still waiting on another person's crow about have him explain himself about after his team lost the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'm waiting for all the 49ers fans to come out, man. It's it's just a joy to see them lose. Ooh wee.
I mean, thankfully, the nightmare Chris Holtman is over.
So what's his best season? I haven't really been keeping track of Chris Holtman. What's his best season ever?
His best season came in the COVID year season when we finished runner up in the Big Ten men's basketball postseason tournament. Ended up getting the second seed, only to lose in a round of 64.
Oh yeah, I remember that. We lost to Colgate or something like that. The toothpaste squad.
By Oral Roberts.
Oral Roberts, that's who it was. Oral Roberts. Yeah, that's the toothpaste school.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was disgusting. Wait a minute, I have that fucking clip somewhere.
Well, that's disgusting.
The good thing is now we can finally find a head coach that can help us be respected again. I want a proven winner, not someone who gets us out in early round exits.
Yeah, I want another Thad Mata, somebody that can take us far in the tournament. I miss being able to watch the tournament with my team in it. Last year, we didn't even qualify for the NIT. We were that bad. I believe we had like 15 wins last year.
I probably have to look, but we didn't even come close to making an NCAA tournament. I
think in December we were even ranked.
Your December, January, you were ranked last season, but it amazes me that our last road Big Ten win in men's basketball regular season came against Northwestern on January 1st of the year of last year.
Whew, tragic, man.
You haven't even won a road game since.
It's only going to get worse before it get better.
In the Big Ten. So, if we're going to start getting something going and these get back to playing Ohio State men's basketball, it starts this weekend. But will we get to the NCAA tournament or NIT tournament? Probably not. But I want this team to finish out their season strong. That's what I want to see. Finish the season out strong.
Yeah, at this point, I wouldn't mind an NIT bid, but I would really like to see the Buckeyes, at least try to compete for an NCAA tournament bid. I wouldn't even mind if the Buckeyes, got eliminated in the first round in this condition, but I just want our team to have a chance. Ooh, yeah. Please tell me that was the alert that Chip Kelly got fired after a week?
No, it was probably soccer, but
I can only hope. And we still got to talk about Chip Kelly too, because that happened a week ago.
Yeah, that hiring I did not like.
I don't like it either because he was such an unsuccessful coach here in Philly. He was such an unsuccessful coach in UCLA and the 49ers.
In Oregon.
Oregon,
let's not forget he lost the national championship game for them in 2010 to Cam 11 season to Cam Newton in Auburn.
And guess who else he lost to? Oh wait, he didn't lose to us. No, he didn't lose to us.
He did lose to us. That was the season before.
Okay.
In the Rose Bowl.
Yeah.
So I did not like the hiring. If you're expecting me to say we're going 12-0 or 11-1, forget it. I think we could go at least 3-9. But I wouldn't be surprised if we finished with a winning record because we need to get our offense going.
Yeah. Look for the pieces to kind of bail him out. After kind of reviewing whether, the Buckeyes are good enough to be like 4-8. I'm kind of like, maybe we'll finish like 7-5 at best. My optimism is like really low.
Yeah, as of my optimism, it's between 50 and 60% right now. It's not that great.
I don't know, man. Maybe. Oh God. I hate this optimism that I'm having in the back of my brain right now, but maybe it is better for him to be an offensive coordinator as opposed to a coach. Ugh.
Speaking of offensive coordinator coaches, I want to talk about Kyle Shanahan. I mean, he should be in the college ranks as the head coach right now, not in the NFL ranks.
Oh my God, Kyle Shanahan. Woo! I'm glad he's not my coach. Could you imagine if he was your coach?
I'm glad he's not my coach because I don't want to snap at the worst time possible.
Yeah, he would have cock teased 2 Super Bowls for you. Woo!
Speaking of my teams, speaking of my team, I'm Ravens fans and Browns fans. I'm not done with you guys yet.
Uh-oh, tell him again.
I'm
Ravens
not
fans?
I'm not done with you guys yet. And Browns fans, I'm not even done with you yet neither. I still have a couple more videos to clown your season with before I decide when I'm done.
And I'll be watching.
I mean, one video on the Steelers was just bad enough for the Steelers that I let them think about their season.
There's a 49ers fan telling me that, making it to the Super Bowl is no measly feat. Oh my God. Well, where are you hiding? Ugh. I'm like, our seasons ended the same exact way with no freaking Super Bowl. Our seasons mean absolutely nothing. They mean the same. They mean the same thing. Making it to the Super Bowl, not making it to the Super Bowl, and losing, it means the exact same thing.
Yeah. I mean, Ravens fans can celebrate Lamar Jackson's league MVP when all they want. They rather celebrate that rather than celebrating Super Bowls. That is what disgusts me.
Yeah, it is disgusting because they weren't really focused on the ultimate goal. They were just like, okay, well, our guy's an MVP. Yeah, it is what it is.
I mean, what did that do for your season? Nothing. Thanks to the Chiefs, they just gave all 30 teams that you have to deal with some film to study your offense.
Man, if the Niners had gotten it done, either one of us wouldn't have been happy campers. Actually, you know what? You would have been a happy camper because, the Chiefs are a team that I hate. And God, why did it have to be the Niners in that Super Bowl?
I wouldn't be a happy camper because Billy Badass would have laughed at me some more. Well, I laughed at the Chiefs. That Super Bowl was a lose-lose for me.
Yeah. No freaking winners.
I was in that situation with the Chiefs-Ravens 3 weeks back.
Like I said, man, I would have rather had the Eagles and the Bengals in the Super Bowl, but no. The sports guys don't want to do that for us.
Yeah, speaking of Super Bowl, next season's Super Bowl is going to be in New Orleans.
Yeah.
And I saw the logo. It's like, I hope that part of that orange is burnt orange because it's the Bengals orange because I know Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, they say their best performances for New Orleans.
Yeah, they do. Actually, the last time y'all went to New Orleans in 2022, y'all ended up taking that dub and having a Who Dey, the Who Dat fans sing Who Dey.
Yeah, I guess we made them choke.
I remember that game like it was yesterday. I was like working. I remember working that night.
I mean, Chris Holman, Stephen Apostles Ohio State Buckeye fans to defend Chris Holman. What excuses you have now? Just as I thought. Take a slap on the wood and shut up, will you? Just shut up, will you?
Yep, and there's some Ryan Day defenders out there too.
I mean, they could slap their hand on the wood too. So they could shut up too.
I hope they get injured touching some roses, some thorns on the roses, trying to pick some roses out of the fucking garden or something.
I mean, I'm not touching any roses because thorns because I've been in that situation before as a kid.
Yikes. Like all the roses they just keep tossing at Ryan Day. I'm like, for what?
I mean now, and right. Speaking of Ryan Day, if he doesn't prove that he can beat that team up north this season, he's out.
I agree.
And I saw a Fizzle stream last Saturday. He said he did say he was siding with me when it comes to going after Stephen Apostles Ohio State fans defending Ryan Day.
Mm-hmm. He was also on your side for the Super Bowl. I mean, that's an easy bid because he's a Broncos fan. He hates the Chiefs.
Yeah, but that Super Bowl Chiefs win, even when I did pick the Chiefs, that was my first Super Bowl win since Super Bowl 50.
Yikes. You got all those predictions wrong?
I had 7 straight predictions wrong prior to that Super Bowl game 5 days ago.
Let's see. I'm on a 3-game losing streak right now. The last one I predicted right.
I think you picked you.
Oh wait, yeah. I did pick the Chiefs to win this one. So the 2-game losing streak I had was broken.
So my 7 games was I picked the Falcons and they lost. Picked the Patriots and they lost because I picked the Rams, but Patriots slapped me in the face to tell me you should have taken us. I picked the 49ers the first time because I don't want to see Mahomes celebrating a trophy. And I took the Chiefs the next year, but Tom Brady's like, You know what? Don't get me started about 2 years ago.
Yeah, I picked the Bengals too. Fuck, man.
And I picked you guys. I picked you guys last year, but you guys could have won that game. All you needed to do was to stop Mahomes outside field goal range. You guys want to have a chance to take it.
Our defense was putrid in that game. Jesus Christ.
So that 7-game Super Bowl losing streak was snap. I told the Bengals on Twitter that night that the Chiefs won, take notes.
Yeah, because they have a quarterback that can get it done. Now, going back to my little slate of games, I want to start with the Falcons real quick. I picked the Patriots to win that Super Bowl. Then the very next year, I obviously picked the Eagles. So that's 2-0 right there. The very next Super Bowl, that was Rams and Patriots. I picked the Patriots to win that one. So that's 3-0. What was after that one? It was the Chiefs.
First 49ers Chiefs. But that was in Miami.
I picked the Chiefs to win that one. And then the losing started. No. Yeah, I did pick. I picked Brady to win that one. And then, dang it. Where was the losing?
That was 2 years ago. You did pick us to win.
Yeah, I picked the Bengals to win. And then last year, I obviously picked the Eagles to win.
And now, look at it. The 49ers game team was the same team that started my overall losing streak with Allen Roach back in New Orleans. But losing streak started with the Falcons, but it ended with the Chiefs.
Thanks, Slitta.
So, I mean, thankfully, this upcoming season in the NFL will be interesting, but I'm focused on the off season first.
Yeah, I can't. Where is the draft this year?
Detroit.
No, not Detroit. No, anything but that. No.
As for Chris Holtman, he can take his lies, his excuses, and his conservative coaching style with him, and he could take and he could jump into that lake over in Columbus. We'll probably never see him again.
I hope he jumps into some quicksands and gets buried alive. I really don't care for that man.
I mean, at least now we can look forward to next season with a different coach, without new head coach and new coaching staff, without having a head coach lying to your face, making excuses every time.
Oh my God. And all those fucking blown leads, man. Like that 18-point lead was really the last straw, man.
Yeah, that was the last straw. You blew an 18-point lead. I was like, yeah, I was done. And
Too many close games.
And now there's some hope that, we're not going to finish this. I just hope we finish the season strong. We may not make one of the tournaments, but finish the season strong. That's all I'm asking.
Finish. You see that? You see that? Dashie is allergic to bullshit.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm probably bet you if there was any Michigan fans in the chat right now, that they'll be like, "Oh, we feel bad for you guys, for you." I mean, we started over.
Yeah, sometimes an organization needs to do that. And speaking of Michigan, y'all really don't have any room to talk because y'all are just as bad as us.
Yeah,
if not worse.
Yeah, because Juwan Howard, he could be on his way out too.
They literally hired a coach off of nostalgia. He isn't really coaching quality to me.
He could be on his way out.
If so, then I'm going to miss having him as a coach so he can set your fucking organization to the ground.
We do play these guys again, though, next month in Columbus for Senior Day.
Yeah, I can only imagine. We should play them last every year.
Yeah, but unfortunately this year we have to play Rutgers last this year.
Mm-hmm.
And Rutgers.
Yeah. Oh my God. Buckeyes, please give me a memory. Give me a coach that's going to give me a memory. Because the last coach that we had, Mr. Thad Matta, he gave us some memory, at least in 2005 when I was a little kid in middle school. He gave me a moment versus Luther Head and the freaking Illini that we beat them and ended their undefeated streak at the very last game of the season.
I mean, we haven't even won a national title since 1960.
We were close in 2007. Actually, we lost to Florida in both programs, the men's basketball and the men's football. That was a really weird year for that.
Yeah, so hopefully we can get a coach that can move this men's basketball program back into the right direction. As for Ryan Day, this is his last chance.
Yeah.
This is a make or break season for him.
I would have been fired him after that horrendous freaking game that we lost versus Georgia.
Or
oh my God.
Or how he got smacked in the face by Missouri. In
the game really didn't even mean that much to me, but at least have some pride.
What's up, Daniel Barry?
Oh, what's up, man? You're the first one to comment. We've been here like what, 26 minutes? Yeah, of course. Yeah, what the fuck happened, man? Oh my God, I need another laugh. I need another fucking laugh. Oh my God.
I mean, people aren't talking about. People want to bring up John Cooper. Dude, don't bring up John Cooper. That guy was disgusting before Jim Tressel got here. So don't even start me with John Cooper. Don't even start with me of him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, John Cooper didn't do all that much neither as our head coach.
Yeah.
And that guy really disgusted me more than Ryan Day.
Oh, before this thought escapes me, my favorite basketball player in Buckeyes men's basketball history is Aaron Kraft. Give me a guy that I can remember. Like, Thad Matta was such a great coach for us. Unfortunately, his time ran out. So give me a coach that's going to give me some memories, good memories, and not this little puppet who's going to make excuses like a politician and lie to us to our faces. I want some new change here in Columbus.
Yeah, same here. Also, give me someone like Rick Pitino or Billy Donovan. Those guys can lead the men's basketball program in college to win.
You have any suggestions?
My suggestion is bring me a proven winner, someone who has gotten it done before, and can pretty much help get it done again for this men's basketball program. That's my suggestion.
I mean, throw a name out there if you could.
Give me someone like a Billy Donovan or someone who got it done before, took his team all the way to the national title. Bring that coach here so we can get it done again.
I'll take a Mark Jackson. Then again, he might be too NBA minded, and he might be, he doesn't want to freaking leave where he's at.
I mean, I know Chicago Bulls will probably be watching. If they fire Billy Donovan, I hope Ohio State brings him here. That guy can get it. That guy has gotten it done before. He can pretty much get it done with us.
Yes, sir. I gotta change my thumbnail. Chris Holtmann is not even worthy enough.
That's the type of coach I.
Go ahead.
I mean, thank God Chris Holtmann is no more. Chris Holtmann out. So, to all you Chris Holtmann defenders out there, you fans out there who, you guys can take your excuses for Chris Holtmann and get your hand and smack the wood to try to get splinters. Just shut up. All right, just shut up. Reminds me because that reminds me of that one scene where Eddie smacks Plankton and he screams like splitters, getting splinters. That's what you Chris Holtman fans need to do. Just go out, just get slapped on the wood or something to get splinters because we'll never get it done with Chris Holtman. And I'm glad we fired him.
Were you talking about splinters just now?
Yep.
Splinters!
Oh my God.
Now we don't have to deal with Chris Holtman's bullshit anymore. I can finally watch some men's basketball again. At least now there's some hope.
Yeah. Maybe not right now, but our Buckeyes are on the rise.
Hopefully in the future we can finally fix what was broken so we don't have to make that same mistake again. What's up, X Factor?
What's going on, X Factor? Man, this guy always keeps it real, man. Yes. So I know you were just tuning in. You just got here. So basically, Chris Holtman got fired, and we're rejoicing. We're not in depression. We're celebrating. He may have been a great guy as far as personality off the court, but who cares about that? We care about winning here.
Yeah. So, I mean, we didn't expect to go live today, but we want to come on here and celebrate. Like, we want to see results. We don't want to see regression. We want to see results. Chris Holtman, all I gotta say is, Chris Holtman, is bye. Don't ever come back to Columbus ever again.
Yes, please. I hope you missed your flight with the team. So yeah, just definitely look out for us as far as Buckeyes news. We will be talking about, baseball and our teams eventually because spring training is coming up. We're definitely going to be talking about our basketball teams. The Sixers are horrible.
And stay tuned because one of us will host the stream for the spring game in April in football.
Oh yes, the spring game in April. I'll be more focused on the Phillies. We spanked that Cincinnati ass.
Yeah, but we got to deal with awesomeness in the Nationals first.
Ew! 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 Not that name.
Ew!
Oh.
But Nationals are going to have to come here.
Okay. I hope you sweep them. I really hope you sweep them. I can't stand the Nationals.
Because the last time we got the Nationals on opening series, they swept us. And I was at my breaking point with Brian bitch-ass Price with his 70-plus F-bombs.
But also staying stagnant after a while can be an issue too. Yeah, it can be. But give us a chance to get it together a little bit. And we'll be back in the NCAA tournament in no time.
I mean, had, if you haven't seen her green screen, she had the red suck in the background, which was her green screen. I was fine with this, to quote The Rock, just bring it.
Just bring it. Yeah, jabroni. So our Phillies start off versus the Braves at home for the season opener. Looking forward to slapping Slitter around a little bit. And then the next series of 3 is against Dashie and the Reds. And then I know a couple weeks later we have the Reds again.
Yeah, but that Yeah, back April 25th game would be the day. April 25th would be the day of my stream doubleheader because I'm obviously going to be streaming Reds Phillies. Also, later that night, I'll be streaming the first round of the draft.
Oh, and the draft is in Detroit.
Yep.
Oh, not Detroit. Oh.
I mean, if the draft was in Cincinnati this year or next year, I would have been happy to go.
Yes. I remember when ours was in Philly in 2017, right before we won it all.
And Doug Pearson poked the bear.
What did he do?
He was talking smack about the Eagles and their fan base.
Whoa! I need to hear this. When did this happen?
Right when you guys hosted the draft in 2017.
He did not talk shit about us. How are you going to talk shit about us? He was our head coach.
No, I'm talking about Doug Pearson, a former Cowboy, right when he was announcing the Cowboys pick.
Oh, Drew Pearson. I thought you would say Doug Peterson. I'm like, what?
I was talking about Drew Pearson, the former Cowboy. He was running his trap.
Yeah, he was talking about the Eagles have 0 rings. And oh my God, we ended up getting a ring. And David Akers, the very next year in Dallas, troll of a lifetime, man. It was a beautiful thing to see.
I mean, I was watching Idiot Sandwich last night. Matt Stoney was featured in that video. I mean, Matt Stoney said he put away around 72 hot dogs in a hot dog eating contest one time.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I can't even put away that much hot dogs. Oh, what's up, Eric Wallace? Hope you had a good day at work, man.
What's going on, Eric Wallace?
He has work today.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird hour for us to host this live stream, but we couldn't resist. Holtman being out of here is just excellent.
I mean, thank goodness, since Chris Holtman is no more, I gotta think about what be getting for lunch. But I ain't getting pizza this time because last time I got pizza, I tried their hot honey spice double pepperoni pizza. It wasn't that spicy, but I wish they kept that pizza on the menu permanently.
Speaking of spicy, I could not finish that blazing hot wing thing, man. I'm gonna send you 125 instead. That's what I'd rather do.
All right. So,
would you like to end the live stream here?
All I gotta say is this: Chris Holtman, let the good Lord hit you or the good push you. And I hope the door hits you on the way out. So we'll never see you again, sir. Whereyahidin? This is Dashie signing on out for today. Guys, take care. OH.
Let's go Buckeyes, and y'all have an awesome day.